Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live. If you don't see the red button on top, we're no longer live and you're watching a replay. Hello, Rachel. First one here. How are you? Let us know where you're watching from, what group you're in, what page, even whatever it is. Doing good, Rachel. How are you? So don't mind me for a minute. I have my head down because I am going to share out. From Scotland. Lovely. What group are you watching us from, Rachel? Walking from work. See if it's there yet. Oh. I'll find. You're in tarot to tarot. Lovely. Yes, we do. See, it shows both of them are so you. That's good, Rachel. Bear with me. Hey, 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 Anna. How are you? Okay. We are just sharing out, so just bear with us for a minute. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Looking back and forth. Hey. Yeah, you can see from that one, can't you? Yeah, but not all of it because yeah, I go. Yeah, same. I have to do the same. Oh, good. Same this. So we have Jacqueline, we have Rachel, we have Anna. Here. Thank you for sharing. gonna go with Rachel. Rachel, are you still with us? See you there, Rachel. I'm gonna pull you some cards. See what comes out for you. What you need to know. If you're new to me as well, guys, even though I know half of you guys here right now isn't, but if you are new to me, I do past, present, and future. Why the past comes up is obviously something that you need to hear, something that you need to heal from, something that you still need to close out. Okay. So I do feel like there is actually closing out cycle for you, Rachel. I feel like you're going in a different direction when it comes to people, places, and things. Okay, so we do have the Two of Cups as the outcome with this reading. Okay, we have the Death, the Chariot, Two of Cups. So for me, I do feel like there is something that you are letting go if you've not already let go of, in order for a new chapter to start in your life. So whether this is friendship, relationship, or it could very well be work. Okay, partner, like a partnership with somebody, something that needs to close out in order to start new. So I do see spiritual, like a spiritual transformation. You're waking up to what you need to wake up to, with new beginnings and letting go, endings and change. Okay, so something needs to change in order to have a new start. Okay. With the Chariot, I do feel like you may feel like you kind of, it's like, oh, I have control, but how the hell am I supposed to do this now? Like, how am I going to work this? And now I'm scared. I get like a scared energy as well, so you're kind of fearing it a little, but there's no need to fear it. Spirit's there to help. Okay, along the way, it's something that you want, and you definitely have potential. And then I want to say potential to bring that balance in that you've been wanting, as well. And I want to say there is going to be an attraction when it comes to what you want wants you, and it's like that mutual kind of satisfaction. So you're going to be happy, they're going to be happy. So if it's relationship, even it's a kind of an equal mutual respect. Okay. Um, bottom of the deck, very closed off on or in some aspects in your life. You may be feeling, right now is, oh, how am I supposed to do this? Okay, I've manifested this, but what way am I meant to go? It's right in front of me, so now I'm scared. Like, so we have a little bit of anxiety coming up there, feeling under pressure. You don't need to rush things, number one, but don't procrastinate either. Okay, make the choice, go with what your heart and soul is telling you to do, and go that way. Take step by step by step. Don't rush it. Okay. And you do get very silenced or very concealed off when it comes to opening up how you feel about things. Maybe if it's a conversation that needing to have with somebody else, open up, tell them how you feel, tell them that this is the way I wanted to go, or this is the way that I have visioned, and just go with it. Does that even make sense? You feel stuck, yeah. Your intuition. Okay, so High Priestess, very intuitive, you know what you want. You can pick up on other people's energies as well, but you really need to trust your intuition. Okay, trust your intuition. Um spirits, and I mean spirits as in there's a lot of spirits, loved ones in spirit for you. Okay, so spirit is actually leading the way. Your spirit guides are actually quite helping you. Okay, they're actually helping you discover some truth as well. Okay, so there's some truth or clarity that you're wanting, and that may be just having the truth about something, as in what's on the other side. Okay, when I open up this door, this leap of faith that I'm supposed to take, what's there? Well, spirit's there to help. Okay. Yeah, definitely. It's delayed, it's procrastinated because of you. All right. So make the move, make the change, and go with it. Okay, save your money as well. There's something about money coming up there that you need to save. Okay. And that was for you. I do hope that that helps, resonates, or anything that you take from this today, or even in a few months' time. Take it, and I hope it does help. Hello, everyone else coming in. Thank you for tagging everyone coming in. Hi, Nicola. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, everybody coming in. Yeah, I'm the black blob over here. She always fusses at me for hiding in the corner.
You do. You hide a lot. Hello, everybody coming in. If you're new, let us know. Just say new. Put some colorful emojis up there. That's what I'm drawn to. That's what I want tonight.
Hey, brought to you by Squeak and Bubbles.
Brought to you by Squeak and Bubbles. Welcome. I should have put the banner up.
You should have put all that in the bag.
It's bad enough listening to this chair squeak all night. You're welcome, Rachel. You're welcome. Hi, Tina.
Okay, will you pick someone for me?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I know I'm only messing. First person that says yes, I'm here. Go with it. Tina. Tina is there. Tina. Hi, Patricia.
Tina.
Jackie Shepherd. Now.
What she thought?
I'm free. LOL.
Now, you don't see your worth at least $1. Don't put yourself up free. Remember, everybody's like an appliance. When you put it outside, you put free, everybody thinks it's broken, they don't want it. You put it out there for $100 and every crackhead in town's going to try to steal it because it's got value. So value yourself, damn it. Value yourself.
Put a price on it. Not like that fridge, though. Remember? The fridge. All right, Tina.
Tina B, right?
Yep. I can't say her second name.
Like Vasquez or something.
Sorry, Tina. I'm very bad at pronunciation.
Well, I know I saw it in one of the groups, but I don't think it's on the one that I'm looking at.
Thank you for sharing, everyone. Thank you. Hi, Audrey. Oh, I know exactly what you meant. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Tina, if you've been kind of discontent with how things have been, you know, I do feel like there is or was an active test kind of blowing through your space there. I do see a new cycle starting, and I got 2 spiritual cards on each side of the new cycle. So this is very divinely guided. This is a very big new beginning for you, and it's something. It's like you may have been waiting very, very patiently, for certain change. Sometimes things is like a miss, and it finally gets very frustrating. And sometimes, what would you say? We have like an internal time limit when it comes to expectation. Is that the way I want to say it?
Mm-hmm.
And when we start to pass that expectation. It feels like an expiration date. Like, oh my God, certain things aren't going to happen. It hasn't hit yet.
Okay, so I'm going through a death. One of my sisters passed away and it's been taking a toll on me. My condolences goes out to you and your family, Tina. Sorry to hear that. She
That's
said
right.
yes, so true. Are you reading?
And I am sorry that you're going through that. And some of the most messed up feeling lessons in life put us through the biggest straits. But it also makes us stronger. Does it break us in the meantime as well? Absolutely it does. It doesn't matter how spiritual we are. There's things that, well, life is like a dance, like Earth Brooks said. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward, and you take 3 steps back. But at the end of this, I do see you being much stronger. And the universe has guided you through this. There is change coming though. And the thing is it's almost like a boss up, a level up. And I want to say, how do I put this? Okay. So are you at the point right now when you look at the mirror, it's almost as if you no longer recognize yourself, or like you could feel like a shell of a person, but it's like when you look in the mirror, it's almost as if you don't understand or whatever the person that's looking back at you. And if the answer is yes, there is a purpose for this, because you're not. You're actually, I keep hearing the word snake, but not in the way that you think. Snakes actually shed their skin and then they grow new skin and they're back and better than ever. And this is like a transformational period. Basically, this is like the sloughing period. You may not recognize what's coming off, but you're going to step into a different energy once this cycle has come back in or started. Okay. With the clarity, you know what? It's like the devil's at the bottom. The toxicity is not going to be there, whether that be with yourself, others, but you're going to see differently. You have to go through the loss and the feeling some kind of way in order to get you there. Fortunately, we have to go through these tower moments.
She said, my relationship with Frank has been very slow, but recently it's been picking up and he's been more supportive and loving, expressing his true self and feelings to me after 3 years.
Good, and I hope that continues. And when people don't give you certain things, sometimes it makes you not feel the same as you used to. But
She also said, I see my true self again when I look in the mirror.
good.
Good.
I'm glad that's a past energy, but it's almost like a reflection. But your cycle's going to be good. That's coming through. Your angel number is 75.
All right, guys, keep commenting. Let me see those comments. Keep it up. Okay. Who am I going to? Audrey, I'm going to go to you. Audrey, have you been seeing the number 10? 10, or if not, there is a completion. There is a completion on its way, or if it's already happened. I do see truth and clarity coming out here as well. I do feel like there's someone around you that feels that they have authority over how you, everything, basically, how you speak, how you act. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. Sorry, Anna. Audrey. Yeah. I feel like you have, or you will stand up for yourself as well. This person gets defensive when confronted. Okay, but the truth is going to come out because there is lies and deception around this. And I do feel like if you've not already found that out, that's coming in. Okay, there is mind games when it comes to this. All right. But I see that you see your worth. Okay, you are going to go in a different direction. As I said again, if you've not already started. Okay, there's something going on in your eye. If not, just watch out for your eyes. I don't know if it's like a blurriness or you felt like something like not dizzy but blurry. Okay, so watch. I don't know if you drive as well. If it has happened while driving, just be careful. All right. I do feel like you do have control over this, and it's up to you to make a decision. Okay. I feel like you are going to take the opposite road. Okay, so anything that you've been handling um in your past or in your current, I want to say you are going to handle it in a different situation. You're going to handle it differently in order to get the results that you want. Okay. Yes, but I always speak my mind at all times. Good, good. And this person doesn't like it. Okay. But when they're confronted, I do feel like they don't know what to say. And what they say is not the truth. Okay. Sometimes they leave out things as well. Or you're just not getting what you want in that area. And I feel like it is like hitting a wall. I don't feel like you're going to anytime get the truth in a way, but more truth that basically helps. Okay, it helps you move forward. Um, it is slow coming in as well. Just have patience with other things as well that's going on in your life. Not everything that has not happened yet. It doesn't mean it's not happening. It will. It's just slow, or maybe this time it's just not the right time. Okay, there's the choice. You are going to have choices when it comes to having what you want as well, and movement. There's a lot of anticipation here, reckless, maybe just feeling, oh my god, I need a detachment from all of this. You're feeling very withdrawal, but that's going to come to an end, and there is going to be balance coming in. All right. Anything that you have manifested. Okay. And I feel like when I say anything, I want to say this specific thing that you've been manifesting, it is definitely going to work out in your favor. Okay. You do have the gift, you have the willpower, and you definitely have a direction in what your will wants, what you want. Okay. My husband has a court coming up, and it's stress on our marriage. Okay. Stress on our marriage. Okay. This is probably where the lies and deception is coming from as well, with whatever situation this is. But again, what you and your husband want, if it's the two of you, well, it's coming. Okay, just standing up for what you believe in, stand in your corner, knowing that you're very protected as well. There is an Ace of Wands coming out here, and what I feel like there is going to be something that's going to inspire both of you, if not you. And it could be work, it could be just something just going in a different direction after a move. Okay, there is going to be a move, and I mean a physical move. If it has not all happened yet, there's another choice. So if you're not like in the middle of wanting to move, I feel like there is going to be a choice when it comes to movement, and I feel like it is going to come up unexpectedly. So we'll say if you're settled and you're happy where you are, well, sometimes in cases we have to move, but not because we want it, it's because we have to. So I do feel like just to have a better, kind of happier, more kind of like a calmer atmosphere, I feel like that this is where the move is coming in. Excuse me. Yeah, there's the court coming up. Okay, you feel betrayed. You both feel betrayed in a way. You are going to hear the bitterness, and you're going to hear the, oh my God, she said, he said. But once you guys know the truth, okay, you can leave down those ones. And there's no more challenges kind of after that. Okay, life is a challenge, but after this, the stress is going to deflate. Okay. Moving on and moving forward, we have the Three of Wands coming out here as well. So it is about planning. So if you have not planned to move yet, I would. We have the Death card coming out. There is going to be a cycle that's going to close. Okay, it is difficult, but it's coming, and you're going to be happier for it. To be honest with you, I did see the number 10, so I don't know if you've answered that. I don't know if you've been seeing number 10. But 10 is a completion. I've seen that before I even call the cards. And there's the Death card. So there is something that's coming to close. Okay. Don't let your illusions blanket the positive area. So don't let the fears blanket the positive. Okay. I hope that helps. I hope it resonates. Thank you for letting me read for you. And best of luck.
All right, so Nancy donated. I typed in their question or general, but if you haven't seen it yet, Nancy, question or general.
Okay. Hello, Tina. How are you? I've not said hello to people that's coming in. Hello, hello. Thank you, Jackie. It definitely resonates 100. Many thanks. You're welcome, Audrey. So if you've donated and you asked for a question or a general, let us know or want. It does take a minute for comments to come in, and if not, we move on to the next and we'll wait till you come back. I lost my phone for a minute. So you want to know where your phone is, Nancy? I know we're messing. Do you have a question or would you like a general? Remember, guys, donations will get you a read from both of us, more cards, and a question of your choice, as well. So I'm thinking about my moving to Montana, my movement to Montana. Okay. Thank you, Jackie. So your question regarding the move, is it going to be a good move? Should I move? What way do you want that, Nancy? If you do donate, guys, please, if you have a question, put it into where you've donated. So if you've said, like, I've donated, put your question there because it does a little delay the live as well for other people. So that we're not waiting. That's part of my, when will it be till I get my house? Okay. If you want to know,
Where did you try to put the word sold? Because I see SO, and I know she's selling one house. Is that what you mean, Nancy?
sold, yeah.
Okay.
So what was the question? Sorry.
Is her move going to be good? Like, and kind of like, when is she going to sell her house? I think.
Okay. These out here. And should I sell as is or fix my pool? Okay, that's probably what I'm getting that for.
In my head, I asked the question, does that look like a pool to you? Like somebody laying in it?
Oh yeah, it does actually. Just
What you think the
little
world
floaties.
card looked like some hooker laying in her pool floating around? I never noticed that.
Thank you, Anna.
Is your house currently up for sale? I can't remember. Nancy, you're very indecisive about things. Very indecisive. Like,
Yep.
So conflicted, I can't even express.
Yep.
You're gonna indecisive yourself into like not liking it.
And I want to just jump in and say that if you do move, you're not going to stay there. There's going to be another move. If. Now I'll tell you why I'm picking that up and how it can be picked up in other words. If you don't move, that's also classed as a move. So I feel that you are going to be back and forth about something. Now correct me if I'm wrong, because I see another authority that feels that you may feel stuck because of this person. Now, this could be, now I'm just going to name it out so it'll help you kind of validate for me. This can be, it's a male figure. So it can be relationship. It can be, son. It can be a family member of any sort. It could also be somebody that is trying to make you feel like you have to stay. In other words, it can be like, I know you own your own house. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of stuck when it comes to the whole way as it works over there. You want to get out of your house, okay? You want to sell your house. I know how it works in a way because you have kind of explained how your whole thing works over there. So it's your house, you want to get out, but yet something else is holding you back. As in where you're located. You're not in a relationship right now, okay? If you are not aware of this yet, this is something that's coming in and it's a heads up on be careful. Because if you're feeling really restricted, and I mean physically restricted in your house, as in you can't move yet, you don't have this contract or blah, blah, blah. I don't know how it works over there, but there is the Seven of Swords comes out, and this man Okay, because he comes out as the Emperor. Now, it could be a female, doesn't matter. But I'm going with male because I'm feeling more male energy. I want to say that you are going to feel very restricted when it comes to his words, how he comes across. Like a dangerous, not, don't take it literal, but like just his attitude is very strict. Okay, so somebody that may be watching, it could be even a neighbor, could be very well a neighbor that makes you feel, I don't know how to read this in a way because it's so much. Do you get the same?
Well, this guy here.
There's a guy here that he keeps coming up. Okay, I'll start off by saying there is something that is going to close out, or there's meant to be something that closes out.
I think she's recently out of a relationship, and I'm wondering if he doesn't make her.
It could be a return in a way that. Was she married?
I don't think they were married, but she's dealt with him for a few years.
Dealt with him. Okay, yeah. So he may feel he has authority over things that he doesn't even own, but wants it. Like he feels like he owns things.
Or can have an opinion.
Or can have an opinion over things. Right? This is where the hesitancy comes in because I do feel like the Knight of Wands for me is an in and out. So this person may be in and out of your life, in and out, in and out. We're together for 3 years, but as far as he's concerned and I'm concerned, it's over. Right. That's where the manipulation comes in. The Seven of Swords is coming out for the big time, okay? It is your wish to move. I have the Nine of Cups, and I do see a movement. But I see the stuckness a lot. And this is why it's going to get in your head a little, because you're kind of back and forth. Should I move? You know. But there's also other things that's going to be more so, oh my God, now I feel really stuck because such and such said this to me and I have to stay. Or it's like they know what to say to make us feel stuck or feel that we have to stay. They reel us back in, okay? Spirit is also coming in with, it's kind of like a responsibility. So if there is things that you need to fix, okay? That's why the money's coming out too. There is going to be a tower moment, okay? That's why the death card is coming out. And I'm taking slow to read this because there's a lot of other things that's coming out. I'm not going to take up the reading though because I know you have cards there too. But I do feel like when this person comes in, it hasn't happened yet. Their words has not happened yet. But when they come in, it's going to make you feel so stuck that it's going to make you feel like, oh, I should be concerned because this person comes in, oh, with a poor mouth, feel sorry for me, when there is not a word of truth to what they're saying. Does that make sense? It's like you, in general, that's your nature. You're very kind-natured. You are very concerned about other people's feelings, number one, and other people's welfare. So I feel like there's a couple of energies, but I want to say that there is a significance that you may feel like you have to stay to either help them or figure out something for them or just being that significant in their life, okay? And that's why I feel. But this here, that's one energy. Let me read this. If you're, sorry, could be my little brother, could be her brother. And you come in as the empress, so it's like a motherly concern, a motherly, figure in his life. And that's where it's kind of, okay, I'm not really taking this leap because I need to be the mother. I need to be, the significant role, do what I need to do because you feel sorry. But there is going to be truth and clarity when it comes to this, which may come in as a quick decision. Okay, the 4 of Wands is coming there. It is going to lead to a move. And if you do move, and I don't normally say if, because what I feel is if you move to Montana, I don't feel you're going to stay there. If you do get there, you're going to get back because there's something else that's making you feel stuck. And I hope that this makes sense in a way that it's not
It,
mumble jumble for
no,
you.
it makes sense and it's sad because
It is sad because it's her wish.
I think she would like it there overall. Like it would be a good move, but whoever this is gonna really interfere.
They're going to interfere so much that you're going to feel so bad about it, like you're going to feel sorry for them. Yeah.
Well, they come up as the devil as well.
Well, and that's where the change comes in because you're getting everything ready, getting this, getting that. Then the tower moment happens, and it's kind of like a confusion. It's like, whoa, you didn't say that to me last week, or you didn't say that last month, or I didn't know about that. Something that comes out of the blue, and that's where the Empress comes in and the Fool. As in, you're going to kind of go back. Because we already have the leap of faith, but then the leap of faith is also a return to the past or whatever. So that's like a return. Yeah, you've already made a decision. Okay, but this is kind of going to be back and forth.
Okay, let's say they decide to go. Here's a few scenarios this could work out. Let's say they go with you and they don't like it. And they keep riding your ass about how they're unhappy and da da da. Then you feel like you might have to do something and move. Or if you just did it, then they ride your ass that you left. Like there's a few ways that could actually feel like a burden with this person.
Is your brother dealing with medical care right now? Now, if you're not aware of this could be something that's coming up too in the long run. I should stay put here. We're not saying that you should stay put. We're saying that the move that you want is going to be actually a good move. It's going to be a good move. But I suppose by us just giving you the guidance, I would say don't let anybody shit on your day.
Basically.
Don't let anybody shit in your day. You do what you feel is right for you. If you feel like you need, to be concerned about anybody else's welfare or needs, then that's, completely up to you. That's your choice. But the choice would be that if you did go with what they wanted and not what you wanted, this wouldn't have you located in Montana. This would be a move back to where you are or a move somewhere else that's going to probably be more suitable or what else? But truth and clarity is going to come out about it. You are going to find out the truth. This it's like, oh my God, I can't believe that I've done this. Like I wanted to move, I moved, and say they move with you. They move with you. And they're not so much telling you the truth or they're holding back on some communication that they're not open to saying, okay? But you are going to find out why and what. And then it's going to be like, are you serious? I packed up all my stuff for this. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
It's going to be by the end of
October. I'm getting October. I'm getting in the next because I was saying June, July, August, September, October, 4 months.
And you're also going to have to fix more shit in your house than you think.
Yep.
This justice card here tells me that I felt the word inspection. And I think that there's going to be a few more things than just that pool that you're also going to have to fix. So I would be prepared for that as well. But you absolutely can and will get what you want if that's what you want. Now, this other person truthfully, with the way the cards go, it could play out a couple ways because let's take what she said off the table and let's input this here. Are you moving to be near somebody else? Are they completely happy where they're at? Could they tell you later on, hey, you moved all your shit and I've decided to move. I don't want to be here now. And then it's put you under pressure. But it's somebody that's going to make you feel some kind of way about your decision.
Yeah.
So those are a few ways that can play out, literally. Because this person is not saying something or has not yet. But they do come up as the devil.
Yeah.
It's either a toxic pattern that they have, a toxic behavior, something to that level. But this is a lesson, though.
She's moving to get closer. Okay. So turn that around so it's still the same. It still works out the same.
It still works out the same. I'm only putting it that way because the way it works, because the cards can be vice versa. So you could be moving somewhere, and if it happens to be the other way around, like somebody telling you something and not giving you the whole truth before you get there, and then it's like, well, fuck, I've moved all my shit, and now you're telling me that you weren't happy to begin with.
Yeah.
Or it could be somebody on your side. Either way, it looks like somebody is going to be an influencing factor. And I don't think you're going to be really impressed when it comes forward either. Because honestly, whatever there is in Montana, the Eight of Wands tells me that's positive. It's a positive movement. The Ace of Wands. I don't know if you like to build fires and like connect with nature and certain things like that. There's the Empress. In some aspect, you're going to be in your fucking element.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to be in your element and then something's going to just really kind of shit on your day. But it's not, I want to be very clear. It's not the move.
No, it's not the move.
It's not the move.
The move is going to be like good for you. It's just the person surrounding this move is not. Because when this happens, I just feel like not the move, not the place, not the area, not that at all. I feel that this person, you're going to feel, even though you love where you're going, you're still going to feel that little bit of doubt because you're still going to, now that you have the doubt as well, and a little bit of like a loneliness when it comes out too, because of the change. But there's going to be balance. There is going to be balance. I still see the move. I still see the move. It's just, it's up to you just to not let anybody get in your way. Like, basically.
Basically,
and it's hard. Like, it is hard because,
anybody, anytime you move for somebody, to somebody, basically, would you call that the roll of the dice at any stage?
Oh, yeah.
When you uproot and move to be near someone, to be with someone, you have to just literally understand that there is another person's shit in play as well. And is it worth going all in for somebody you're not 1,000% sure if they're going to pick up and move or want to move, or hell, even the relationship not work out?
Yeah.
There's, with uprooting, there's a whole lot in play because your energy is not the only one.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable with making a move and understanding that they could pick up at any stage and you still being cool with that move, then that answers your question.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do hope it helps, Nancy. And honest to God, I do genuinely, I do feel you will be happy. And I do wish you the best of luck. I really do, because you do deserve that.
You do, Nancy.
You really do. All right. So Anna has donated for Tina. So Tina, if you're still there, did you like a question or a general? Good night, Patricia. Thank you for joining. Love you too, Nancy. It'd be horrible to let anybody step it away. She deserves that. Like, she deserves to
Oh,
have
she does.
happiness.
Nancy's a good lady. Her her daughter Lena that she was talking about. That was Veronica had a couple best friends. Kwana and Lena. It was a little trio there.
Nice. Mm-hmm. All right. Need longer arms. Oh, Tina and Simpson, are you still there? She did ask a question. I didn't catch it, Anna. Do you remember the question? And I just want to see if she's still here as well. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Hi, Caitlin.
Hello, Sheila. I can't find my question either.
No.
I went back and forth, so it's went past
The some of the comments aren't really coming up fully here, so I am extending my arm to get whatever I see there. Let's see. No, I don't have it here either. If she's not here, we can catch her if she comes back on. So keep commenting, guys. Let us know who's still here. And let us know if Tina comes back. If you see us or see her before us, let us know, and we can get her reading done. Hi, Sheila. Here. Where?
Okay, so
Hold
hold on. Maybe
Oh, hold on. Okay. My dad's been gone a little over a month, but I feel his comfort. Is that it? So is she still here? Sorry, Melissa, to hear that. Oh, she wanted clarity. I'd love if she was here just so she can hear her reading. She is gone.
I tagged her.
Okay. When she comes back, we can give her a reading.
Yeah.
For clarity. So keep commenting, guys. Let me know who's still there. And who would like a card. If you do donate, let us know as well. It gets you a good many cards off the both of us and a more in-depth reading and a question of your choice. Thank you, Anna. Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm here with a load of cards. I hope I'm saying your name right. Caitlin, are you sitting on the fence about a new opportunity, work, movement, whatever it may be? Trying to make a decision, like a hard decision, choice? You're hoping to expand your business. I see, like, you could be sitting, like, it's like sitting on the fence, okay? So it's a fear, maybe, as well, a fear of change, fear of how is it going to work out for me if I, expand? Is it going to go loop to loop, or is it going to be, like, successful? I do feel like in the long run, there is going to be more success, and I do feel like you are going to do absolutely, like, so well and accomplish. But right now in your life, I just feel like there is things in other areas in your life that may slow it down for now, because there's other things that may need to be worked on or may need to be taught about before making movements or changes. Now, I do feel like as well, I have the temperance at the bottom. I feel like, a little bit more balance into your life will bring in more, again, success and more kind of like accomplishment. Um, there is going to be something that you're going to have to give up in order to get what you want. So I don't know where you are right now in your life, but there is going to be a sacrifice that needs to be given in order to have what you want. And this may be something that you know about and something that you're holding back on and not really communicating about. So there is communication, or maybe there's a lack of communication that needs to be let out, okay? You may be noticing other things around other people as well, and it could be in a work area. So I want to say that there is procrastination when it comes to other people as well. Um, what was that? Did you hear
It
that?
sounded like something being dragged across the floor.
Okay. Anyways, I don't know what the noise was. I don't know if you heard that. Um, so if you are not aware of, where you are right now, when you're like not where you are right now, but what I mean is, we'll say if you're obviously in a business, okay, so you've have your business kind of running up and running, and now you want to expand and extend. I want to say watch out for the people that you bring in, or the people that you already have as well. Okay, so there could be, when it comes to choices, okay, you may have to let people go or something. There, I don't know if you're going to find out, or you've already found out, or you've seen some true colors, but that is coming if it's not already there. There may be like deception when it comes to a person. You need to be more mindful. You need to be more like cautious on who you bring in, or who you work alongside with. But strength is coming out. So overall, I see lots of courage and bravery. And I want to say I don't see the fool. That's all about taking a leap. But I want to say I do see it in my mind's eye. Okay. I want to say that you are going to be very successful. You're not really going to, okay. The way I'm seeing it is, I don't know if you work in an area where you are communicating with, we'll say, with example, okay, and it could be very well this, like online, doing something business wise online. If not, that could be something that's coming in that's going to extend your business or expand your business. There is going to be an upheaval now, and I mean, and when I say upheaval, sometimes people take that literal. It's not a bad upheaval. It's just going to be an upheaval when it comes into change. And it's going to be a little bit confusing at the beginning, but I want to say you're going to actually have clarity, as in you're going to say, oh, I know why that happened. That's why it's not so bad now. Even though when it happens, you may feel, oh my God, like, but it's going to be okay. Now, have you got a significant male in your life as well, that there's some issues maybe going on there? Thank you, Jackie. 59 minutes. We'll listen to that after the live. Don't lose focus, okay, when it comes to this male in your life. I don't know why I want to say that, but there's some focus that maybe you're putting focus onto something or someone that is not beneficial, and you know, just let me know if that resonates. But in the long run, I do see the King of Pentacles, and I do see the working up with the Sun, okay? Right, I do see the money. I have a partner. We are struggling to conceive, that what you said? Yeah. Opportunities. See, put more focus into, see, this is what I'm saying. Put more focus into things that's beneficial and what you want right now in your life. Okay? Let me see. Okay. Right. There is going to be a little bit. I do, but I'm not doing it here. There is going to be a little bit of a struggle. Okay, I'm going to just give a little bit. There is going to be a little bit of a struggle when it comes to conceiving, right? Now, I want to give you the number 4, all right? And I don't know where number 4 is coming, so 4 could be 4 months, 4 years, or 4 attempts, as in, I want to say that there is other not opportunities, there is other, what's the word I'm looking for?
Options.
Yeah, options, but there's other, like, if you've not, like, it's like, I don't know, I don't know how to say it without saying it, if that makes sense. Help from others, as in you've tried here, tried there, but now it's kind of not working, but going with other places. So we have like IVF or, things like that. Now, I don't know if you're in the middle of doing that right now, but that is obviously another option or a choice that you can take when it comes to that. I see the cycle turning in your favor. Now, I'm not seeing it right now, but I'm seeing it. I can't tell you when, but I'm still seeing it. But whatever you're doing right now, look after your body, obviously. Nurture, do what you need to do. take the advice that's given from your doctors, medical, and go with that, because there is going to be another path. Okay, there is going to be another path. So don't, it's like if you're not feeling you're getting like the help or the strength, like coming from where you're getting it right now, there is going to be another path that you can take. Where I see, obviously, it's a challenge, okay, and it's upsetting, and it's all the things. But what I see is you are going to be having or given that new beginning, okay, with somebody of authority, so somebody that's higher up that can help. I can't say it without saying it, you know what I mean? But choices is coming out here. I don't know if travel was involved. Um, but yeah. And I do get the number 4 for you. So, all right. I do hope that that helps.
Tina is here now.
Tina. Okay.
Okay, Tina. We saw part of your message. Anna slid it down for us. There was something about your, was it her dad?
Yeah. So it's she's felt her dad around by comfort. What I took from it is yes, and I don't know why I want to say temperature to you, Tina. So this could be you legit sick, having a temperature, or dad had a temperature. Feeling hot when he's around, yeah. Feeling very like boiling up, getting the smells as well. Thank you so much. You definitely helped me a lot. I appreciate you taking the time to pull a card for me. You're welcome, Caitlin, and best of luck in the future. Best of luck. My ears have been getting hot. Okay, let me see. Personal question. I don't normally ask this question at all. And I hope you don't mind. But was your dad religious in a way, like his own religious beliefs? No problem. No problem, Nancy. There's a significant, not really. Okay. I don't know why I'm religious. I don't know why this is coming up. Now, whether this was a significant place where, or, you've been kind of praying in a way and in your own way. Everybody has a different way and a different belief system. Um, I want to say as well, dad does come in. He's a lot of comfort. There is a lot of comfort when it comes to dad. Um, and what way? I feel like in general, just when he was here, I just feel like there was something going on with his diet. Now, whether something was said about it, like, or something, maybe he wasn't eating, could work in both ways. He wasn't eating properly, or he ate um things that he wasn't supposed to be eating. So it could be very well like a sugar diet or something in that area. Um, he starved. So that was something to do. So does he have a brother? There's a man in spirit with him too. So there's like he's bringing in a brother. But it's more so like just to say that he's with him. They're together. Or anything.
Was there something going on with somebody's eyes? This could be you, but like an eye issue.
Three brothers. It's very okay. One sticks out very significant in his life when they were together and still are. They're still together.
Okay. So, has it been several times now that you have spelt? I can't even English now.
Smelled.
Whoever spelt it, dealt it.
Uh-huh.
There's like a sweet smell, some kind of smell that you were talking about comfort. But there's something that you are picking up on it. It's a sweeter smell or just something that's very noticeable. It wouldn't be one of those where you're like this. I mean, it definitely isn't one of those. But
I keep one eye closed. Hmm. Do you have his glasses or what is that? Because when you say I see glasses. Is these his glasses or do you need glasses?
said she has eye problem. I'm not sure how your dad passed because I didn't ask him, but I feel like you physically are also picking up on something. Have you been feeling like a poking pain? I don't know if it'd be like a stabby kind of pain, but it's like it could literally be like a spirit poke. But there's something happening physically that
Yeah, there is something happening physically. I feel that.
and ever since this reading started, I don't know, has somebody been having a problem with headaches? Did he have a problem with headaches? Because I feel not only light sensitive, but just oh,
He's very playful.
maybe that's why the pokey.
Yeah, he's a very playful energy. And like that's where you feel the comfort because you know that it's not negative because you know like it's you know what I mean. Even if you didn't feel like it was dad, it's still very playful to know that you don't need to be afraid or my sister suffers migraine, she said. Melissa, this is for Tina Ann Simpson. Um I keep getting cable ties.
I don't know, but it was there. Well, I don't know if he was big into the discipline. This can go two different ways. So take it for which way this is going.
No problem.
So there was either a time where, like, because sometimes parents are very lax, and there's one time that stands out to them that they lost their cool. Or sometimes that, because I feel like there's an apology for either being too harsh, or there was one time where maybe you got in trouble and you should not have, or something like it was an unusual thing, one or the other. But this feels like a big apology. So you could take that for whichever way. But this has to do with like some kind of punishment.
Yeah, I think so. Was there an ambulance called for him? He was abusive towards me.
Okay.
Okay.
Big I'm sorry. Now,
Okay. I feel, like, the oxygen, yeah. Yes. Did he have home help, when it came to like oxygen and the thing on your face? I can't think of the mask thing on your mouth, face.
yeah, this oxygen take that thing.
Yeah, I see that. So whether that was given to him at home or given to him in hospital, I see that he had very much problems when it came to breathing. At the end of life, okay, very much problems when it came to breathing. But in general, because of his weight as well, and I know you said he starved himself, but there was other issues that was going on too, deep down. It was something that it's like what I got it was a given up, like a given up stage, because he was given news that he didn't really expect either. And I feel like he was very hard on his health when he was here. And he wouldn't listen to anybody. I do feel like he was like that stubborn energy, very stubborn man. Um, I do agree with Ryan. There is an apology because I did hear the cable ties, and I was wondering why cable ties, but yeah, no sound. That's spirit.
Yeah, back out and come back in. Sometimes when it does that, you have to
Yeah.
back out and come back in. I don't know how to sign language that one.
It comes up, the writing comes up, so it's okay. Oh, bless me. He didn't like anybody touching his stuff. I don't know if it was you or somebody that went in to, we'll say, clear out his house. He didn't like anybody clearing out anything. He didn't, he was, I get like a very much, was he like a hoarder? Like he kept everything. Thank you. He kept everything and stacked. So when I say stacked, it could be like newspapers or things like that. But he wasn't really impressed when it came down to his stuff, I feel. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to feel like it's very standoffish, so it's hard to really get. He didn't really believe in any of this, did he? He wasn't a big believer. They took everything out. Yeah. He wasn't a fan of that.
That might be the religious beliefs that he was bringing up since he wasn't a fan of the tarot. Maybe it's that she's
Oh,
very.
maybe, yeah, maybe, maybe. I don't think he was very much into that, and that's okay too. Can you take the number 3? I throw out numbers. It can be anything. He didn't believe you. Yeah, with your spiritual work and your, you know, experiences, even growing up. Yeah. month, so January, March. Okay.
I think that's why he comes in such a playful energy now, because of when he was here in the physical.
For her, it's playful because it's physical, literally for her in a way that, the poking and maybe something. Now, when she said poking, I got picture that time. So I don't know if a picture fell recently off the wall or has went boom. But there's a picture that's kind of out of place in a way in your house. It scared him. Yeah, I helped him cross.
Did you do something with the oxygen? Were you the one that like took something off? He's definitely coming in a different energy, trying to not remotely at all where he was at with you
Yeah,
in the physical.
she said no.
He hears something about the throat, but like trachea, something about the throat. It usually
Did he have cancer? Did he have cancer? Or some like a stage of, I don't know what type, but who got a scare? One kidney. Okay. Who had cancer in the family, like that has already passed? Or a scare? Somebody had a scare of that. That could have been one of his worries as well. And I do feel like that was kind of like a given up stage. Like, even if it didn't look like it, him himself, his beliefs, his belief system, his thoughts, his brothers, right? That's Was that all his brothers that had cancer? Because that's why I'm saying, like, that was one of his fears if he went out that way. Um, I'm worried. She's worried that she might. There's a scare, is it? She's worried that she might have cancer. Oh, Audrey's mom had cancer. She kept taking off the oxygen, so hospital called us in to stay. That could be.
okay. Because I'm telling you, it was almost like something about taking the house.
I just got a smell there, and it's actually a nice smell, but I don't know what it is.
Was it a sweet smell?
Gone. It just went. And I was like, oh, what's that? Is it sweets like peppermint? Is it peppermint? No,
Like the candy they're burning?
no,
The little round ones with the
no, 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 no. This is like little chewy sweets, or like here we'd say like toffee, but it's like more of a peppermint smell is what I'm getting, I think. Peppermint, Tina, does peppermint mean anything to you? Or dad? he liked them. Is that the smells that you're getting? Do you get smells of just whiffs of the peppermint? Probably just a memory too, you know. Um, he's very, very like he comes in, he gives a little bits and bobs. He's still very cagey, even though he's working through us in a way like he's giving out the messages, but he's still very don't know yet, isn't he? That's why it's very hard to get messages from him right now because he's very back and forth. Um, can't even see the Mentos, ever soft chewy Mentos. I love Mentos. My sister lived on Mentos when she was pregnant, and then she used to say, if I knew who the Mento man was, I would marry him. Sheila donated as well. Thank you, Sheila. So Tina, we are going to leave his love with you. I do hope anything that you got tonight gives a little bit of closure or at least help.
There was a big apology though. Like now, obviously something that big, we get to choose whether we want to work through that and accept the apology or give some form of forgiveness. But if he can't do it for you, if nothing else.
He's always in my dreams. Okay, so that kind of partially answers the question as well, because there is something that needs to be cleared, or at least needs to be closed out in a way. And forgiveness is one. I'm not saying that you need to forgive, because absolutely nobody ever has to forgive if you don't feel like or want to. But I feel like forgiveness is a key for us all to be more able and less burden or less, hurt, pain, like the Three of Swords, in order for us to move on and move forward. And if it's not for both or all of us, it's for at least us, if that makes sense at all, for us to move on and move forward. But I do feel like he still has other things that he wants to say or come true. And it's just to let you know, obviously, that he's still around. And I'll always say that, like, always to anyone that I read. But he's very sorry. Like, he is very sorry in the way that how you were treated or how he did disrespected when he was here. Because, yeah, I already forgave him on his deathbed. Okay.
Forgiveness is a funny thing. It's a funny thing. Usually the reason they come in, and we can say words as individuals. We can say, I forgive you for that. And sometimes our subconscious still hasn't let it go. Or certain things that we repeat still show the energy in.
Yeah.
And they can see the impacts that we move forward with in our adult relationships and the way that we shy away from things.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of truth to forgiveness will set you free. It doesn't get them off the hook, but it lets you be able to move. And it's about moving forward, not necessarily about moving on. And he wouldn't come in with big messages like that I'll just say it, if true forgiveness has actually come in, because sometimes we just hold on to a little bit of that energy, or it's impacted us still.
Mm.
And sometimes it's just more so about, I'm sorry that happened and it's affecting you in this way. So I think they want you to look more so how that's still coming out.
Yeah, exactly. And exactly as Anna said, maybe now you can realize how important spirituality is. Yeah. Right.
That's the way a lot of times it happens right before they go. Sometimes no matter how toxic the relationship,
Yeah.
it starts to fall in because their soul knows and somehow your soul knows, and it's just to help you really to close out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a beautiful thing at the same time, even though there was so much trauma.
Yeah. Uh, it's very unfortunate, like, but I mean, it kind of opens up what. See, when we pass, and I know, sorry, like, I think I was explained this myself before. When we pass, we see things through other people's eyes. We feel things through other people, how they felt. We're brought back to a memory of how we done people wrong and how they done, vice versa. Like how we had, like, we'll say, right, we take news very badly, right? And another person doesn't really take it on either, like stone. But when we pass, they get to see how we took the news, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like he's now seeing or has seen how you were when how he treated you. But you don't see that when we're here. Do you get me? And I was actually recently only well, I knew half, but explained to detail not that long ago about that. So there you go. So you probably already know that. Um, but it's genuinely, like, there is a genuine apology.
And while that reading was going on, that song "I'm Only Human"?
Yeah.
That came on. You said one more.
Oh God, hold on now to see. Um, there was another donation, guys. You let us know who donated. Getting all the comments on this side. He absolutely does. He absolutely gets it now. Sheila, was it Sheila?
Oh,
No,
I think it was, wasn't it?
I remember seeing an S. Anyways, I'm not sure if it's Sheila
Oh.
or. Let me have a look.
Sorry, we've had a long day.
Very long day. And this will be my last reading of tonight.
Me too. I gotta take pills for headache because it won't go away now.
Sheila Sullivan. And oh, sorry, we've got Anna. We've Anna and we've Sheila.
Sorry, Anna, I didn't realize.
Yeah, we're on StreamYard, Tina. So that opens up all our platforms. That's no problem, Sheila. We're Sheila and Anna, and then we are out of here. So I'm not sure who came first.
I think Anna did because she did the same time as Tina, and I think Sheila came in after.
So let us know if you have a question or if you'd like a general. I am so getting the flu, I can feel it. What?
Well, you said when we got married, we're supposed to share everything.
And you did.
I told you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Jesus. On my leg.
Come here, let me give you a healer hug. Oh,
Thanks, love.
I'll give you Reiki later.
Thank you.
And the flu.
Jesus, Jackie. Huh? And the flu. Anna, what is your question? If you already put it in there, I honestly missed it. Huh? General.
That's what's up there. I didn't see it. She was.
General for Anna, please. Correct. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back. No problem. Call me Squeak. I'm going to read your reading in Squeak. So please let me know if it resonates or if you understand. Oh my god. Help. I don't know what you're saying, Bubbles.
At least I can float, not
Where
swish.
did the name Bubbles come out of?
I don't know.
How did she get the name Bubbles?
Probably because
Did I miss that?
I'm sick and I probably am wheezing. Probably.
No, I'll only mess up the reading. We've Bubbles and Sweet coming out here with the god. Now. Bubble and Squeak. Oh, Bubble and Squeak. Oh, so I take on the two names, is it? Or
Oh, that's good because I was worried that I would have to be Bubbles.
you can take Squeak if you want.
No, you could be a bubbly squeak.
Say.
Or better yet, a squeak bubble. That's what would happen if you farted in the middle of the pants.
Oh, Jesus. Looking hot air blue. Might as well put a lighter to it. She said, I love Bubbles and Squeak. They're food. Yes, Ryan. You're Bubbles.
No.
You're welcome. You go first.
Anna, have you thought about taking some kind of spiritual course or class? If not, one may come up that you might be interested in. I will say it may not be a bad idea. Now, if you're somebody who's thought about teaching, well, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. But I do see that you are really gaining a lot of knowledge. And I think that you're understanding. This is a very spiritual based message, I feel, more so than anything. So I feel like through loss, number one, you're understanding yourself, you're understanding your past. There's a whole lot of clarity that is just right fucking there. And you're about to start understanding a whole lot more. I do feel like you are going to choose a new cycle that is going to help you ascend actually quite a bit. This is going to be a very big leap up. Now, number one, your intuition level is gonna come up with this. So it's like the gifts that you do have or whatever's active is gonna be coming in. And I guess the way to put it is you are going to start seeing from a higher perspective. And I don't know how to explain that so much, except for this is a level of ascension. So it's not going to be just, oh, my intuition is stronger today. I know what direction I need to go.
No.
No, it's not going to be like that. This is like taking the spiritual elevator. You as a soul are going to up level to level up. Okay, you're gonna be like little Mario going in the little warpy tube, and this is just gonna be what it is. That's fantastic.
Oh my God.
Are you interested in mediumship? Have you found a fascination with mediumship? Because if not yet, I feel like there's going to be some kind of interest, and I'm going to say it's not going to be out of the realm that you can do it either. Now, you just are going to have to take this ascension level and start listening to that higher perspective, because from the higher perspective is actually where mediumship and the intuitive readings come from, more so. This is you being able to speak at a higher level. Now, I feel like if you keep doing certain work, whatever classes, this is a higher learning when it comes to spiritual shit. I don't know if you aspire to speak to angels or to speak from a higher perspective. If that's something that's keep going, because eventually you will get there if you're not already touching on it yet. But you have to go through major loss in order to get there. There was some kind of major release. It was in order to like take you up. We were just talking about owls. Now, owls are very, very smart. They take the things they snatch really high up, but don't they drop them?
Owls.
The owls. Don't they take the things they snatch? They take them up. This is kind of because owls are wise. So it's
Very.
like they go up. You got to imagine nearly like you're both the predator and the prey. You go up and they drop their prey and let it hit the ground. Well, unfortunately, as that like wise old owl, we have to go up and we have to kind of hit the bottom in order to kind of reap the reward. That's spirituality in a nutshell. You go up to get your ass slapped and then come back up. It's the only way to do it. But I do see that through that, you have learned not only a lot about people, but you've learned a lot about yourself. You're about to learn a whole lot more. You're actually balancing some kind of karmic skill with the universe. This is why the ascension is happening. It is through some kind of loss and learning. Where's this tower going? Universe. Of course, that's divinely guided. Divine timing. Why are you doing this here? I still hit mediumship. You're going to end up becoming a medium at some point if you're not already touching on it. But your stuff is going onward and upward.
We like to do that. No, I do love crystal balls, and I want to learn. Sorry, I want to learn that my nana could read tea leaves. Lovely.
Oh, so it's already in the bloodline. Welcome. You're going that direction.
Sometimes when we don't want something, it's when we want something, but we're getting something.
And what would you say? Like the crystal ball. You could be fucking around with the crystal ball one day and literally see spirit in it.
Yep.
It may start off something that small, then doof. You're going. 76 is your number.
All right, Anna. So, should I honestly say you spiritual people are teaching me lots all the time? Cool. So I do feel for you, Anna, that we have the stages of what you've went through, what you're going through, and what is coming, or what's like basically. I want to say more what stands out to me is your current situation, right? Now, obviously, the past as well comes in. It could mix But I do see the loss. I do see the confusion. I see the grief. I see the past memories that you hold on to. Things, not so much things, but like memories of the past that you do hold on to that need and really need nurturing. Okay. Um, sorry, got an itchy eye. I see you going in a different direction, but it's like once when you get to like go into a different direction, something always pulls you back. Whether that's negative, not with you, but negative with other people or whatever. There is something that's very stagnant that's going on in your life currently. And I do feel like there is something to do with a female in your life. Don't know if this is a daughter, a sister, an aunt. I don't know. But I'm feeling more so there is a bond when it comes to this one. Okay. But yet she drives you mad at the same time. It's like, oh my God, she done it again, right? I see the drips and the drabs coming in, but I see you eventually moving forward, in a way that look at nothing's gonna hold me back. I'm still doing what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be recognized for the work that I do, right? But the work that you're doing right now, whether that's in the home place, the workplace, or any area in your life where you feel like you're doing everything that you can, you're still not getting the appreciation that you deserve. So I feel like you are putting in investments into people, places, and things that shit on you. Basically, they either throw it in your face, um, they don't respect the call out that you do, like the reach out that you do. And I do feel like there is going to be a time where you're just going to lose your patience. But losing patience sometimes with people, obviously, it's not okay. But sometimes we have to, in a way that, you know what? It's more or less like it's kind of like, you know what? I put my hands up, I'm clean, and wipe my hands. Clean slate, goodbye. Do what you like. You're not taking my advice that's given, and I'm moving on, right? I'll read your comments in a sec. Now, when it comes to security and stability in your life, I do feel like that is a little rattled or a little like shaken up, but I do feel like it is going to come back into balance. Now, I do have the King of Pentacles that comes out in front of me. Obviously, the King, he's very mature. He knows what he wants. He has what he wants, but he knows. And obviously, that stands out as a high status in a way that he is like wealthy. So he's very well grounded as well when it comes to that and logical. Okay. There is a childish energy. I see the comments. There is childish energies that's going on in your life right now, and you just don't have time for that. So I see the celebration coming in with the Three of Cups. Sorry if I feel all blocked. My nose. There is a celebration coming in now, whether that's a physical gathering like a family outing party, whatever. But I want to say there's also a celebration for you. It's more or less spirits coming to give you that tap on the back, that a round of applause, that well done, Anna. You got through this, and here you go. So it's kind of like a reward. Now, this is all about as well finding the real, not the real you, but finding you, finding Anna. Okay, where has Anna been? The Anna that has been kind of locked away in a way that everyone else needs Anna, 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 and you're not giving time for yourself, right? So I want to say this is a time of, we'll say, reflection. Okay. We do have the tower moment that does come out, and this is more or less people are going to show you the real them for this tower moment to come in and for you to more or less go, all right, I'm moving on. It is going to give you a little bit of regret and doubt about it as well. And it's going to be kind of putting you in your head a little going, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decision? Oh my God, I feel bad. But nearly everything or every choice that we make in that area is going to make us feel that way. And that's the key of overcoming that and saying, no, that's not going to pull me back. I do now have the chariot, which is the control. We have the overcoming it. And it's not going to reel me back into where I don't want to be. because I've sat there, I've been there long enough, and now it's my turn. That's the fear and anxiety. Now, there might be something going on in your sleep pattern where you feel like your dreams are vivid and um, maybe not making head or tail of what the actual hell is going on. But I want to say that there is going to be clarity through your dreams. So you are going to get like little things like, you know, even if you ask Spirit, show me what I'm supposed to see, show me what I can see, like what I'm allowed to see. Because sometimes Spirit doesn't show us everything because we're not supposed to see everything. And that's the leap of faith. Faith is not knowing. So that's where we go, okay, no, bite the bullet. I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to just jump. I'm going to just go, even without knowing. But we can't let the fears, we can't let anything like that hold us back or reel us back in. And that's where manipulation, and some people take manipulation to another level. What I want to say is you will know, you're intuitive, you're gifted, obviously, okay? You are going to know, you're going to see the red flags. I don't know, I'm just going to put this in a side message as well. There is going to be new love. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but new love is there, okay? Or was there a little bit of squeaking bubbles, kind of newly, making friendships, all right? There's something there, okay, when it comes to that. Now, Ace of Wands, okay, this is physical, like this is what's coming in. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, physically something growing, something new, but something that you have also started as well. It's seeded, it's growing, but there's something that you've been leaving on the back burner and it needs your nurturing. Okay. I'm gonna read your comments in a minute. I see the laughing faces. But the truth here is you being honest and true to yourself in the here and the now. What do you want? What do you need right now in your life? And communicate about that. Sometimes our emotions like take over and it's like, oh Jesus, like, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that, but when it comes to it, we never say what we actually want to say. Something else comes out of our mouth, right? But I do feel like you're well able to stand up for yourself. And we have the overcoming the obstacles, okay, with the 10 of Cups. Now, there's going to be reunions, as I said, there's going to be gatherings, but you are going to make it through, okay? Keep manifesting. You have the skill, you have the magic. You also have the words and the logic to do or to fulfill what you want in your life, okay? Soul searching, the Hermit, okay? But Hermit is good, but don't live there, right? Take time out for yourself, go into a dark room and put on the music and listen, okay? Or even don't even put on music, just relax, okay? That's what I have for you, Rana, and I hope that helps. I'm going to read your comments now because you write articles that make me harm. I can't keep up. My daughter, no, hold on now. My two sisters, where do we go? Okay, damn right, yes. Daughter and sister, well, two sisters. One is struggling with mental health, and my twin, I swear, is Satan. My daughter has moved away, and grandkids' partner is a control freak and driving a bitch. Okay. Absolutely feel like everyone can F off, yes. Life feels claustrophobic with other people's problems, right? Okay. Yes, I got rid of one control freak and everyone else feels like they are trying to control my life through distraction. Yeah. See, that's what it is, distraction. When you get so far on and you feel like, you're 25 steps ahead than where you were yesterday, you feel like you're being dragged back 40 more steps. So it's kind of like the distance in it, when you think about it, when you feel that, you just feel it's going to take longer because it's like, but keep going, keep going. Yeah.
Sheila, did you have a general input or a question? I may have missed that.
Oh, she was waiting. No?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So, something that's it does usually mean stress, yeah. Because you get the he said, she said, and there's not a word about it. You get all the people talking behind your back as well, and it's just like, can't be dealing with that. Can't be dealing with it. Better off. That's my advice. Nobody could say that and then did that and said that. And better off.
People are better off keeping to themselves.
Definitely.
Friends are overrated.
Definitely. Definitely. Without a doubt. No matter how much you help people, how much you put yourself out there, still gets thrown in your face. So you're welcome, Anna. Thank you for donating. Thank you for joining us and supporting us. So what was that? Sheila wants that?
Yeah.
General.
And she wants to know if she's going to be getting home closer to the grandkids. Let's see.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. So what I feel for you, Sheila, I do feel in general, I just feel I pulled kind of on your question and I pulled kind of on your general as well. So if two kind of combines, that's probably how it goes in this. But I want to say that things in general have been a little stagnant, a little slow, a lot of patience. I want to say that there has been some confidentially, like speaking, there has been like some confidential words spoken in areas that you're not sure of. And it is leaving a little bit of maybe anxiety or fear around that situation. It can be leading to confusion as well. When I have things that we feel like is our wish, sometimes it turns out to be not really like the wish that we obviously hope for. Okay. There is a lot of, I need to sneeze again. I'm sorry. Sorry, no, we don't. There's procrastination around the situation. It's very slow movement forward. Um, but what I see is we have the calm before, isn't it the calm before the storm? But I want to say, in a way, it has worked out the other way for you. So there's been like storms and storms and storms, and then the calm, and then the stop, start, stop, start. Okay, and that's where I feel like where the confusion is kind of leading to, as well for you. And that's why we have patience with people, but sometimes our patience does run out, and it's kind of like, okay, come on now, you know. But there's a lot of fear, anxiety around this. There's a lot of concealed information where you feel it was confidential, but it's not. I hope that even makes sense. Now, I feel like you're what I feel on this, I feel like you're very left out. You're feeling very left out on, we'll say, information that should be given because that's what you deserve. Um, you're a very protective energy all the way around, okay? And very territorial when it comes to people that you love, obviously, and you look out for the people that you care for. Now, what I do see is going back to the past, and this can also, as you mentioned, this can also mention your grandkids. Okay, I do have the King of Wands. I have the Queen of Wands. I want to say, and I also have delayed. So I want to say that with the move, I don't feel it yet. I don't feel it right yet, or at all. Closer to the grandkids. Why? Is because maybe in a situation where there may be what I'm talking about basically in your general, um, that's where the confusion leads. Okay, so I don't know if your daughter or son, I don't know who's dealing with who or who what, but there is energies here that we have the married couple, and that could be very well you and your partner, right? But we do have the married couple who is waiting on news to come in, but the news is delayed. And that can be very hurtful, painful, let down, betrayed even. But I do want to say that I don't see the move just yet. I don't see the move at all. Closer to your daughter, okay. There's some like guarded energy. Something's very guarded. Now, whether that's like guarded, not like holding back information or something in that line, there is a little bit of a struggle when it comes to it. There's also more of a money situation that keeps coming up as well. And that could be the struggle. Yeah, that's why I'm not seeing the move. So there may be a money struggle, okay, that's needing to be built more. And that's why it's slow. That's why you need patience around this. And sometimes, yeah, we do lose our patience and I'm like, okay. But don't lose patience. Don't lose patience yet. I don't see it yet. I see more conversation maybe that needs to be talked about. There's something that needs to come out. There's something that needs to come out. Whether this is the same situation or another situation that's going on in your life, which is procrastinating your move. Okay. Well, I do see it's an ongoing battle. It feels like things are never changing. Things are just never ever going the way I want them to work. But they are. It's just with the patience, it's just slow. Okay. Taking action on other aspects that needs to be focused on right now as well. I'm not going to say in order to make the move quicker, because I don't feel that either. I just feel like it's going to work out how it's supposed to work out with balance the struggle. There is going to be choices though. There's definitely going to be choices when it comes to move. Now, we are working on Jeff's mom's place too. Okay. Yeah. Can I ask, and you don't have to answer because it could be very personal and with when you mentioned Jeff's mom's place, is there a family still involved? Like as in is there other people in that family that either was given trouble or is still given trouble? Because I see like court, I see like paperwork, I see things as really procrastinating, but not because of you and Jeff, but because of other people. Now they keep getting in the way as such, and I am getting a female. And I'm sorry, but she's a bitch. She's been bitchy about it. And I feel like it's like there's no winning. Like you feel like there's no winning with this. It's just like, will you come on? But she has a way of maybe lying as well about things, making up stuff just to get her way. Um, and it's just taken forever. Now, what I did see is the number 8. Okay, so I don't know if 8 means something to you right now, or did, or will. His family is giving us trouble. We inherit it, and it has been nothing but a headache. Can imagine. Justice is coming, and I know you're probably sick and tired of hearing that, but justice is going to come. His sisters do nothing but run their mouths. Justice is coming. I just don't feel the move yet, and this could be why, because there's so much that keeps coming up and happening confidentially. There's something like going on, and like if it's not confidential towards you, in the background there's something confidential going on with other people. So they're speaking on things and doing things behind your back, and that's why the Seven of Swords keeps coming out. That's why it's a draining of energy. But it is month of goddaughter was born. Okay, that could be the reunion as well. You go ahead.
I pretty much got the same damn thing on this move. I'm not seeing one. I mean, shit. There is somebody trying to control the freaking outcome on something with the Emperor 3 cups. So, it could be people disguised as friends or just gossipy people. But I got my last row is literally all no cards. The Three of Swords, the Hermit, the Ten of Swords. This bitchy energy, probably.
You might even get to, like with the month as well, just putting out there as well, the month of it, you might even get to see, like, go and visit and stuff like that, your granddaughter for her birthday. Or, like, you can still visit and stuff. But this move is just stagnant as.
I'm gonna say you're gonna see something around September that's gonna give you a good indication of something when it comes to this. I don't know. I see cards of summer, but the Virgo cards still accept to me. So we'll say August, September-ish. But I'm thinking September. Money is the biggest factor. So if they're fucking with your money or if somebody else is fucking with your money, this is huge. And
Yeah.
that could have to do with the decisions that you have to make. Sometimes in life we have to make a choice. Okay, am I gonna if I'm gonna put let's say all my money in this house to redo it because I need to be able to sell this house to be able to get this. Well, sometimes that's a choice. Instead of doing this now, you have to do all this, and it could be delayed. If there's other people involved, they could end up being what railroad you, or they could drag it out so fucking long, it's no longer worth it, or you've already spent
Yeah.
too much or whatever. It's there's something like that.
There is.
And
Shit, they're bitches.
and I am gonna have to go with I don't see a move closer to the way that we had to ask the question. Now, does it mean you're never gonna get to move? No.
No.
I think you'll end up getting to move at some stage. But when we ask about closer to them, now, you know, and let's throw out a scenario that's completely different because sometimes the situation right in our face is the most obvious. Unless you get on perfectly with somebody, let's say you have a fallout with like your children or something, and then it's like, no, how much you moving near me? You know, sometimes even though there's a bitch in the energy right now, and it will come off like that because they're also crossed over with this house. I'm just gonna put that out there because sometimes that's the shit that comes out. I'm not seeing the move for you. It even came out in this shit with the lying hookers, the Seven of Swords, and the Empress. So it would be females or female. I don't know if there's 3 of them total, but there's the number 3. So here's the tower moment. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of news or communication when it surrounds all this that is not expected, or it's going to be like, what the fuck do you mean? It's just, I don't feel like you're going to see it coming. We got this card here that has the word move with, the options. I think it might be a little bit of a surprising realization that it's not going to be able to happen, or in the time frame remotely at all where you're looking at. But the thing is they do want you to be optimistic. The balance is the hard part. Whether it be balancing finances or emotions, trying to stay positive, because I think regardless, that is part of a lesson for you about staying on the positive side. I do have Destiny's Will here. This is likely a very karmic relationship between all of you. If not all of you, it would be between him and them. But still, you would be the married person, so you're involved in the karma regardless, so you're going to be impacted. So it's like she said, it's going to play out the way that it's meant to play out with the 2 of Cups here, because this is a spiritual lesson, like a son of a bitch here. So I want to say, if your future planning is there, you have to be very strategic on how this is going to go. It can't just be like a half-ass plan, like, oh, this sounds good, this might work out. No, this needs to be very, like, we're going to have this much, this much, this much, and literally
Very
go by
logical about it.
so logical. But the problem is you have these other energies that aren't fucking logical.
Yeah, let's see. She said there is 3 that run mouths, but 4 in total. Yeah. And that's the confidential. So they're confidentially speaking behind your back, doing everything in the QT, all that kind of stuff. So, things that may come out of nowhere that you're not expecting. And it's kind of like, whoa, hold on a minute.
And also, side message, I also want to say, don't fear what you don't know. Don't fear what you don't know. So if that's like an attachment to a result, or, oh, I don't know where this is going to go. I want to say with the Wheel of Fortune there too, this is also part of some kind of lesson. Because you know what? In the middle of the biggest shit, will they pretty much say, don't fear the outcome, you just need to kind of roll with it. Because it's like, what would you call it? The biggest spiritual shit sandwich.
Oh, big time.
It just is. But with the Emperor here, it's
with
about
all the trimmings.
With all of them. Emperor energy, but also a grounded energy. So it's like knowing when to take action and knowing when to step back and just allow, right? Not obsessing, but still having goals, but trying to take the peaceful way, because you know what? Sometimes, like she said, there's people you can't fucking win with. It don't matter what you throw at them, how logical it is, how much sense it makes. If Some people just are like a spaghetti noodle. That shit's just not gonna stick. It's just not gonna stick. And
No.
yeah, that's what you're just up against. And I hope that helps. Your angel number is 776.
Lovely. I do wish you the best of luck as well, honestly. Right, I think that was our last reading of tonight. We've done 2 hours and something minutes.
Well, that's fine.
I'm died. Hi Melanie, we are just about to end the live, sweetheart. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope to catch you here on the other side, I suppose. So the other side of the world.
Word.
And we will talk to you then. She's looking at the last comment. Good night, guys.